I told you, buddy, men aren't invited. It's Jessica's wedding shower, and we had to leave.
Welcome to Newsletter Guru TV, your show with a boatload of smart marketing and business building advice, and a little fun along the way.
This episode of Newsletter Guru TV is brought to you by No Hassle Newsletters, the secret to getting boatloads of more profitable repeat business and the customer referrals you deserve.
Hey everybody, Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru. It's actually Saturday. It's Jessica's wedding shower. Toby and I were told in no uncertain terms that it's a women's only event. Isn't that right, buddy? No men allowed. So we have come out here to Marsh Creek. We're going to go for a quick paddle. And I wanted to share something with you about newsletters. You know, earlier this past week, I was a guest expert on 2 teleseminars. And some of the questions that came in had to do with the type of content you should put in your newsletter. And so anyway, there's 2 types of content you want to put in a newsletter that will get read and therefore get you great results. And we're all after great results, aren't we, Toby? So there's what I call relevant content, and that has to do with content that's relevant to your business. And there's also non-relevant content, and that has nothing to do with your business. Sometimes I actually call it work stuff and other stuff, all right? So I'll give you a quick idea. Work stuff would be your success story that always goes on page 1. It's the main story in your monthly issue where it talks about how you've helped, how your company's helped another client, perhaps with another product or service. Success stories are awesome, folks. This is how we actually do some selling in your newsletter, which, by the way, No Hassle newsletter members know I end every Interview the Expert call by saying great newsletters are sales letters in disguise. Your success story is how you do that. So what you want to do is you write about how your company has worked on or helped or you know, in some way, whatever your product or service is, how you've helped another company save money, do better, whatever it is that you do. And so what it is, when your customers are reading your newsletter, what they're finding out is, oh, they also do this, or they also sell that, and look, they also work with this kind of company, and they've had some great results. So your success story that appears every single month, every single issue, my goodness, you are breathing heavy. Are you hot? I'm sorry, buddy. We're going to go in the water in a minute. So your success story actually is a great way to tell other people what you do. The other thing that you want to have in your newsletter is what I call your monthly personality-driven note. So your personal monthly message. I'm sorry, yeah, personal monthly message. It is really hot out. And so your personal monthly message is where you can write to a very short article. I think it can be actually a couple hundred words or less. But this is where it's just going to be very personal, non-business related, but it gives your customers and your prospects a chance to know who you are. And I don't mean revealing some really, really personal stuff, but, you know, tear down the corporate veil, you know, kind of get rid of the whole business to business, and people do business with people. So it could be, you could write about your vacation or something interesting you saw, just in some way, shape, or form, let them get to know you as a person instead of always talking about just products, just business stuff. Now, I want to give you another tip. Are you ready to give them another tip? Okay, Toby said he's ready. So listen, the next thing I get asked often is, well, Jim, what's the ratio of relevant content to non-relevant content? And I tell people, I actually say this kind of jokingly, when I speak live in front of an audience, I'll usually say 50-50 or 60-40. 60-40 non-relevant, 40% work stuff, and I always tell people after they kind of okay, because it's a little bit of a hard hurdle for some people to get over because they think their newsletter has to be all about them, right? But once I say, okay, if you've accepted that, now let me tell you the truth, because I just told you a little white lie. It actually should be like 70-30, maybe even 80-20, because here's the rule, folks. The more fun, interesting, informative, and entertaining your newsletter is, the more they're going to read it. And if they're reading your newsletter and they're reading your success story and a little bit more about you and your personal monthly message, then your newsletter is doing the job. It's going to create a iron fence around your customers, as I say. It's going to create better relationships. You are going to get more repeat and referral business. So the whole thing is your newsletter has to get read in the first place. So don't make it all about your business. I wouldn't make it all about handsome dogs, would I? So listen. If you like this episode, if you found some interesting value in it, what I'd like you to do is click the like button. If you're watching it on Facebook or Newsletter Guru TV, leave me a comment. I always love hearing from you. And you know what, before the day's out, look for ways that you can add more value to what it is that you're doing for your customers, because we know, Toby, we know that customers that stay longer, they end up spending more, and that's a good thing. And they also refer more. And then also, before the day's out, go out there and do something nice for somebody. Random act of kindness, just hold the door, say something, whatever it is. Make them feel great, make you feel wonderful, all right? If you always want to make sure you never miss an issue, by the way, you want to enter your name in the box here if you're watching on a Newsletter Guru TV, and that way we always send you an email when the latest issue comes out. And if you're struggling with your newsletter, if you just can't seem to get it going, if it just takes too much time, you don't know what to put in it, I'd like you to check out No Hassle Newsletters. We have the absolutely bar none the best done for you newsletter program on the planet. Our Platinum newsletter marketing system gives you, you're going to go wait for me over there. Our Platinum newsletter marketing system gives you a 2-page and 4-page black and white, 2- and 4-page color. We give you 24 pages of content, freestanding inserts, monthly interview the experts coaching calls, CD, transcript, everything. It is the whole enchilada, as we say. Check it out at nohasslenewsletters.com. And until next week, this is Jim Palmer, the Newsletter Guru, and I'll see you on the next episode. And I sure hope that they're going to save me a piece of cake when we go back to the house. All right? Take care, everybody. You ready to go kayaking, Toby? Let's go kayaking. Come on, buddy. Toby, let's go water. Let's go do some paddling. Come on, Toadster. Time to go kayaking. Let's go. Get in there. Toby, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. We better go back, buddy.